Hello everybody, Janet Urban here, founder of Friends in Film. Welcome to our podcast. The purpose of this podcast is to give you insights that you will not learn anywhere, not in film school, not online, not from anybody, even people on film sets will not know what I'm teaching you because we have studied how to go very fast into the film industry and create a career out of it. And that is what this podcast is about, and that is what the A-List program is about, which is our main flagship program that all these people all over the world are doing to work in the film industry. So enjoy today's podcast, and thank you so much for listening. Okay, Courtney Monroe.
Hello again. Long time no see, Janet. It's good to see you and be seen by you.
Tell us, what is your goal? Okay. Yeah. And where are you at right now?
Goals, multiple streams of income, stability in that area so that I can enjoy focusing on growing into my dreams of steady work in the film industry, successful acting career, and successful singing career. Okay. And hosting. I kind of acting, hosting sort of thing. Ideas that I've had for some ways that I can start to create my own work. Oh gosh, I've had my mind on so many different things to learn. I've been learning a lot about personal branding and how to translate some of these entrepreneurial skills into all this digital age, and so many ways to try to get additional forms of income, things like creating your own, like JK was talking about, creating your own, sharing skills you have, like websites like Skillshare. If you can share something there, though, you can monetize those things and potentially have income coming in. So I've been researching as many things like that as I can. The program, of course, is a great resource for that, but there's so many people on YouTube sharing ideas. And so I've just been enjoying just having my mind sparked with ideas to get more income coming in. But where I am is that starting literally tomorrow, I have a fantastic BA gig, and it's for 4 days, and it's $20 an hour. And I'm out here in Vegas. It's a huge convention, which we get a ton of all year long, as long as things are open and running, we get a ton of them. So for me, that's something I've always wanted to be involved with more. And it's taken some time to work on some of those, not modules, the models for thinking that allow me to let it be okay that sometimes I wasn't getting called, even though it seemed like I'm applying to everything, and to learn the skills of, well, maybe I need to just sign up for a few different companies, and learning now, of course, the fantastic info about, I had such a great time when you had AJ giving us info on the BA work and all those great tips that he shared as well. So I really did start to dive in and invest in trying to improve my profile on those BA websites, those promo work websites, and put in better quality photos, asking for help. Oh my gosh, talk about just personal growth for me, asking for help to get better quality photos, because I'm also a model. Like, I want to do plus size modeling, and there's so many things I'm interested in, but I see how they can all weave together. So
as I watch your amazing energy come out of your self, I am envisioning, I think all you need to really focus on is that amazing energy, capturing it again and again, over and over, putting it out there, and continuing to believe that this energy gets you everything.
That's like a culmination of everything I've been working on for the past multiple years. I'm one of the older kids in the program. Well, not older kids, but I've been in the program for a while and had to, life happens, take a break, come back, take a break, come back. But I like what you said also, Janet, about making a game of it to help people remember you is one of the fun things about having a unique name as well. So when you're on set, you can just kind of tease and say, just say Kay, you'll know if you need me.
Yes. So it's like, it's not so much like, okay, which strategy is going to get me there? It's just like, I got this. How can I amplify this? And how should I be amplifying this, putting myself out there, presenting myself, and making sure that all of these companies know me and what I can do for them, what I'm interested in doing for them. And I also want to be thinking about, like, where am I going? Because this needs to be out there. So I'm going to be with brand ambassador companies. I'm going to be out there. I'm in Vegas. People are going to see me, love me. I love them. This is what I'm doing. This is easy. I don't have to come up with a million strategies because I got this. So I do this, and then I go to film, and I do it again there. And I just know I'm going to end up someplace amazing. Los Angeles, on big shows. Because I was thinking about this the other day for myself. I'm like, I tend to think this far, this far, this far. But I know that there's like some kind of opening beyond that. How do I need to be thinking that is just like beyond this far? Like this far is kind of like the jobs, the strategy, don't want to get rejected. Are people, am I with the right people? Am I doing the right thing? Are these the right photos? That's all like this far. But the blast of energy, the way of the access is so much far beyond that. That lines up a whole new kind of like world that you just get to live.
I feel like it's so connected just to freedom and knowing that I get up each day and do what makes me feel happy and feel productive and feel like I'm contributing to experiences and causes and joyful ways of being, in the world. And I know that's connected to pretty much anywhere I could go or anything I could do. But I love film people. I really do. I feel like the times that I've gotten to be on set or at film festivals, I've really felt in a lot of ways like, oh, these are my people. We're all kind of a little quirky and have a little bit of awkward love in us that's just really kind of just, and I don't know, I feel like there's a lot there for me. And I like being behind the scenes. I like assisting the energy of the set to run smoothly. So even though I get excited with all the different options, I'm definitely still wanting to learn everything I can about being in the film industry, right? I'm still a PA. I have a handful of people in my town that know me as a PA, even though I might not have, more recently connected with them. So I know that once I go back in that direction, I am going to reach out and be able to say, hey, you guys work on, even if it's student stuff, because mostly I had a really good group of students and a lot of them have graduated in my town, but they remember me. We have connections on social media where I can kind of poke them every once in a while and say, I see you out there doing your thing. I might poke you to come and hang out and help out pretty much sometime soon too. I see you got this and, I want to be on your team. But also I had to really take some time to sort of step back and make sure that I was being on my team. I think that was one of the things for me that took some mindset gaming perspective time, because I've actually always been that person that's really, really encouraging of others' goals and dreams and loving themselves and just celebrating people, because that's just me. I naturally am a lover of people and want to see them succeed and feel peace and joy in their heart about who they are and their place in the world. And so the past year or so, especially, I've really had to sort of say, wait a second, I have to be that person for myself, like I really have to take the time to feel what it feels like, because as much as you want to gather all your group of people around you, you can't always count on everybody. Like everybody's got their stuff. We're all going through this life in our own ways. And you do the best you can. Like you find as many people as you can that are on your list that you hope the good ones will stick around and go the distance with you. But sometimes you really do have to just kind of get out there on your own and say, wait a second, I'm here. I'm always going to be here. I got to put me first in a way that lets me know that no matter what else happens, I'm going to be okay. No matter who else is involved, I'm going to find a way to make things work for myself. I'm going to show up for myself, even though sometimes that's tough. And even though it has to be in baby steps sometimes.
I think that you got some most amazing elements that are just automatically there. And you are so lucky that you've got the love for people, you've got the connection with people, you've got this feeling of freedom and excitement that's just already there in the body. I think what could be helpful for you is to decide, what do I want to learn this year? Do I want to become a producer that's an actor? Do I want to learn production so that I can be a producer that's an actor? And that will give you direction. Because if you decide that that's where I'm going, then when you do these brand ambassador jobs, you're going to do them with the thought of that I'm a producer actor and I need to be, and I want to be, learning what's involved in the production of this brand ambassador work right now for the next 4 days. Who are the producers that put this together? How do they assemble it like this? What is their intention? What's actually going on behind the scenes that I can kind of feel out over the next 4 days to glean these little moments of understandings, to be speaking like the producer and doing like the producer and feeling like the producer, because I'm going to be a producer for film. I'm an actor producer.
I mean, that feels great because I think coming from an acting background, especially a theater background that I came from, we're sort of set up with a mindset for so many years that the success of our future is in somebody else's hands because of the idea of waiting to be chosen, waiting to be approved, or So I have had this inkling in the back of my mind. How nice would it be if I was the one getting to do the choosing? I was able to participate in just a small experience of a casting event as one of the people behind the desk, helping to, assess the actors. And, it was a very small thing, but it was just nice. I will say it was really nice. So, and I'm not sure if that's quite where I'll land, but I like the idea of production or producing. It's a lot of moving parts and it's a lot of, wow, that's got to take a lot of intelligence and willingness to spin a lot of plates to keep those balls moving. And I feel like maybe I run from the idea of responsibility of leadership in my past a lot of times. I think I'm a lot closer at this point in my life where I'm like, no, I think I can handle it and just put myself one step at a time in the position to learn.
You let yourself believe this far, run away from the responsibility because I haven't, it all comes down to thoughts. I haven't even gotten this so far. So how can I think way beyond it? But that's a thought that's kind of limiting us. If I've only gotten this so far, so I don't even know anything that's involved in this. However, just believing that you want to learn that, you want to be exposed to that, you want to understand all of that, and you can. I mean, they're going to teach you everything. They will teach you everything. You already got the most important part down, which is your amazing, vivacious personality. You've got that part down, and now the direction really is, where do you want to go?
Yeah, and so I love that. That idea for a focus for me over the next few days of this event is to sort of align myself with the people in charge and watch how they move and listen to how they speak and try to maybe gain an idea of what it is that got them to where they are. Yeah, I think that's going to be a really helpful focus for me, Janet. Thank you.
Yeah. Who are the producers here, and what did it take to put this event together? What is their objectives? And what's the behind the scenes here? What's going on here? Where's the money here? What's happening here? What am I a part of here? What am I contributing towards here? I want to understand it all because I want to understand business. I'm here to learn business. I'm my vivacious, amazing self that's expanding into business now. So let me use all these opportunities to learn production and business and taking care of clients and creating something amazing out of nothing with just a group of like however many people, creating all of this energy that brings money in for the client wow, what is actually going on here? How do they do that? How do they choose the people? What's everything that's going on here? And just start looking for it. And then you're gonna be like, ooh, I got that. 4 days, I freaking got a lot. Now we go do it on a film set.
Definitely.
Cool. All right. I feel like we made some progress here.
Thanks, Janet.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you. Have fun tomorrow in the next 4 days. Thanks so much for listening. And if you want to take your career to the next level in the film industry, go to friendsinfilm.com/join. That's friendsinfilm.com/join. You can sign up for our mini course, learn about the A-list model, and then you can take it all the way and do the A-list program. So that's friendsinfilm.com/join. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day, everybody.